There's a school board president who was caught in a child sex predator sting led by citizens. Here's some of the video.
You're on the school board, you're texting an 11-year-old.
I have never.
John,
this is the first time I've had a conversation with a person.
Yeah, I don't believe that for a second.
Any parent would be irate over it, John. I have a 12-year-old, okay? And if you just told my 12-year-old you were coming over to cuddle, that would be a little extreme.
Hey.
What if this man said he wanted to come cuddle with your daughter?
A man that's okay meeting an 11-year-old to get her in a bra and panties and make out with, you need help for that, bro. Even if this is your first time doing something like that, there's something wrong with your head to even consider that. An 11-year-old?
And you just said you don't think you need help. That's terrifying.
Yeah. I mean, me and my wife had a conversation today. We're probably done because
it's terrifying, John.
You know,
yeah, because you've been lying to her.
Can you hold that for a second?
Yep.
Anything on you from pump stick for the officer?
Yeah, he's about to get all the help he needs. All right, let's put up his picture. It's in Indiana. This damn predator, the leader of a school board, okay? He was the president of their school board. He has now resigned after being filmed being arrested by the police following a catch a predator sting in operation. This was in a neighboring state. This was led by citizens. His name is John Gray. He was with the Goshen local school board. According to a local news affiliate, Goshen police confirmed that they were at Gray's house. He reportedly was taken to the hospital for a psychiatric evaluation. The video was posted by Predator Catchers Indianapolis. The group says Gray thought he was meeting an 11-year-old girl, okay? He basically admitted to it. The district released a statement. Now, this is gonna be interesting when I read this partial statement. They released this statement on Sunday, noting that Gray was serving his 5th term on the school board and announcing the resignation. Here's the quote. To be clear, Saturday's incident occurred outside of the Goshen local school district. That's their quote now. Our district leaders will be consulted with legal counsel. And should more information become available, we will communicate it to our families immediately. Due to the fact that this is an ongoing investigation, we have no other comments at this time. Superintendent Darrell Edwards. Damn shame. Where's the humanity in your statement to ask potential victims in your school district, in your state that trusted this monster, come forward? Here's a number you can call. We have support staff ready to help any student who's been victimized by this monster who was in charge of our school board. Where's that statement? It lacks humanity, does it not? But this is the culture permeating in our K through 12 education in this country. And they want you to think that somehow critical race theory is the problem, something not even taught in K through 12. People like that, people like him, monsters, real life monsters are a problem. Now, he's going to say, oh my goodness, I've never done such a thing. I need psychiatric counseling. He's done it before. And he may try to do it again, especially if his privilege allows him to get away with it. I do this as a reminder to every parent, every mentor, anyone who works with young people. There are real monsters in the world. That's why it's important that we as mentors and parents, we keep the line of communication open with our children. Keep them open. Do not make them feel afraid to approach us about whatever conversation they need to have. Wosny, thoughts on this?
Yeah, that statement is troubling because ultimately what they're saying is this incident, he potentially was trying to abuse somebody in some other school district, which is fine. Everything you said, it just misses the mark that this guy who was in a position of leadership and, basically around a lot of kids, a lot of young people, was caught trying to do this heinous act. And like you said, this isn't the first time. And if there wasn't a bunch of tail covering that was trying to happen, which is often what we see from bureaucratic entities, it's like as soon as a scandal happens, how quickly can we cover tail instead of just being proactive and saying, yo, let's put our students first. Let's cover tail later and make sure that he wasn't able to hurt people. And as I mentioned earlier, what we don't talk about with these abuse victims and these victims of violence, like this is the kind of thing that ruins somebody's life, a young person, that they carry with them throughout the duration of their time here on earth. So it's important that somebody who's a potential victim can get help and begin, a process of rehabilitation and healing.
Put his picture up again, because I want to make this note. I do not feel sorry for him whatsoever. I don't know who those people were talking to him. He would have had a much different conversation with me. In classic narcissism form, he started talking about his wife and that it's probably over now. He made it about him, not about him being a predator. Okay, all right.